Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I look like a koala bear. Crazy with my beard. And we're going to jump in the charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm going to show you my trades. Bitcoin pulling back right now. People just talking about how the first 100 days of Trump has been terrible for the markets. And they're losing a little bit of faith without any fix on this. No trade deal fix, and now people are starting to have to actually pay this, and ports and ships and products are starting to get empty. This could turn into a massive issue, so we need to watch it closely. This could massively rattle the markets. If store shelves start going empty, if people still have to pay 100% extra, so say you're buying Temu or Shane or one of these apps, now say you spend $100, you have to spend $100 just in tariffs to the government, like an extra tax. And there's been a lot of fear about this, and it seems the markets are rattling. We're going to jump in the charts for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I'll do Tesla as well. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. If you have any requests for tickers, let me know in the comment section down below. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into technicals. My account 652, a little bit of a drop. The high was 679, then 663, then 669, now 652. So on the month up, now on the week up still about 6k, but quite a bit drop from the high, 680 to almost a 50k drop on the high. No, 30k drop from the high, which is quite a big one. It's mainly from this Bitcoin drop. You can see it's trying to break through 95, keeps getting rejected, pull back to 93, and the altcoins got hammered hard on this. My Bitcoin trade still $73,000 in profits. It's a 441k trade. Ethereum trade still $10,000 in profits. It's a $123,000 trade. Ethereum trade is slightly positive funding fee, but it looks like the altcoins are the ones getting hit here. You can see the market quite red in pre-market also. World down 4%, Uni 4%, Doge 3%, Ton 3%. Big drop on altcoins on a little drop on Bitcoin. Tesla was up 2%, but in pre-market down. The market a little bit spooked because of this Amazon thing and these tariffs. On the weekly charts, Bitcoin is heading up. Squeeze mob is still heading green. Volume is still strong. However, it's starting to a little bit falter, which is not so good to see. Bitcoin indicator bot still a blue buy. Get it in the master course from 20k. Bitcoin indicator bot fired a buy last week. Let's go closer into the daily. Daily stochastic is overbought, turning down. Look, double top on the stochastic, everyone. First one, and then bounce, and then second top, and then heading down, and volume is dropping. That's a double top on the stochastic. Still a bull flag, even still a cup and handle. Cup and handle forming here. So still quite bullish. However, the bullish pattern's pretty much all played out. Now we're in this channel. Bitcoin taking a big dive right now from 95 to 93. About a 2k drop in the last, how long? In the last 4 hours. On the 4-hourly chart, we got a resistance here. A little bit starting to be a rising wedge. The bull flag is turning into a rising wedge. So we could get a little bit of a drop here. Double top on the stochastic. And on the 4-hourly, double top on the stochastic and heading down. Tomorrow is sell in May and go away, which is not so nice. It's getting resistance here at 95. But for the last, I would say, almost 1 month from April, the last 10 days, we've just been sideways moving from 90, I would say from 94 down to 91, up to 95, down to 92, up to 95, down to 93. So we're not seeing big pullback yet. And I'm not seeing any major danger patterns. However, on the daily, the stochastic did double top. I'll stay in the trade. However, it can pull back to, say it does drop from this rising wedge. The target would be 90. Let's see how low it goes. If we break down, target would be 90. 3K drop times 5 Bitcoin would be a 15K drop to my trade. Sell in May is coming, volume is weak, market's not so good. Let's see. Okay, that would be point to take the trade. So if you haven't taken a trade, opening at 90K would be the best, 89K stop loss, and take profit. But that would be the end before an ABC correction. If this is the 4th to 5th, you can see here on the daily, you can see what I'm talking about. This is the final wave. If this falters here, that would be the final wave before ABC correction. Usually we get a stronger push. I would say it should go to 90K or 108K. However, it is slightly faltering. We got a bit of a bounce with Trump's announcements, and then nothing came of it, and now the market is looking a bit spooked. Let's go into the total market cap. On the daily, on the weekly, still heading up. Stochastic heading up. Volume still strong on the daily. Double top on the stochastic, and it just looks like it's faltering here. That little drop was a drop from 2.9, almost $100 billion drop in just 4 hours. On the 4 hourly, let's see if there's a pattern that we see here. This is the total market cap. This is all cryptocurrency. This is on the 4 hourly, a little bit of a, this is actually a rising triangle. This is a bullish pattern. Builds pressure, and breaks up the base of the triangle. So I'm not going to close my trades. We'll go into Ethereum as well and see if that tells us something. But this looks like it could actually break up, which is going to trick a lot of people because they think sell in May and go away. If we get a push out of here, if we get a strong bounce here with the rally, that would be quite interesting. Let's go into Ethereum, see what that's telling us. Ethereum, similar patterns on the 4 hourly as this rising triangle. Little bit rising. No, still could be bull flag. I would take this trade on Ethereum, 1700. Let's look at something else to see if we can get more info. This is the trade I'll take on Ethereum, 13 restored ratio. Let's go into, what's another big one that had a rally recently? Altcoin's getting hit pretty hard. $3 on Ton. Ton had a bit of a rally to $3.40 and then pulled back to $3.10. 4 hourly looks like a W formation. I'm trying to see if there's more indicators from different patterns to give us some kind of picture. Right now, Bitcoin looks still bullish. Ethereum still looks bullish. Ton tech stock still look bullish. Total market cap still looks bullish. Symmetrical triangle. Could go either way right now. But we're not getting much rallies at all. It's like very weak kind of rallies. The market is not bouncing back much. Symmetrical triangle forming here on Ton. The high was $4 on that bounce. It went from $2.20 to $4.20, and now it's already pulled back to $2.70, then bounced to $3.40. Now we're at $3. Okay, so it looks still nothing major to give us. Let's look at Tesla. 2% up on Tesla. On the daily, got a bounce off there of 213. That's the main support, it looks like. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Maybe the Nasdaq can give us some info of what's going to happen. Got a V-shaped recovery. The Nasdaq dropped to 15. The low was 14. This is the Nasdaq, the top 30 biggest stocks, 14,700, and getting a bit of a bounce. Let's go into the 4 hourly on Tesla. Oh no, this is on the Nasdaq. Looks like a bottoming formation. So it does look like we could get a rally. So I'm going to stay in my trades. I'm going to keep it all active. My Bitcoin trade, $74,000 in profits. My Ethereum trade, $10,000 in profits. I've got buy orders at 74. These are quite low now, 69. We got a big bounce, $2.30 on Ton, $1.25 on Ton. World 30 cents, Ethereum 1380. Those are the trades I've got. Let's see some of your comments. Right. Thank you. I appreciate your wholesome energy you bring to your channel. Thank you. What indicator do you use? Crypto Guru bot, Bitcoin indicator bot. You get them in the Crypto Master Course, jamescryptoguru.com. God bless your life, brother. Thank you. Alt season dead, still delayed. You always naked? No, I'm just in shorts on the beach. The Real Guru, thank you. Join us in the Telegram, 219 of you online. People worried about India versus Pakistan nuclear potential war, and that's why people are freaking out, and the market dropped a little bit. ETFs hold over 1 million Bitcoin. Strategy holds 550. Michael Saylor, 555 Bitcoin. CoinGlass is saying that Coinbase holds 711,000 Bitcoin. Coinbase is doing custody for strategy in a lot of the ETFs. Something is not adding up. It would be nice to see proof of reserves, which is interesting. People discussing, you can join them in the conversation, 200 of you online, and I'm giving away a iPhone 16 Pro in 2 more days. Giving away an iPhone 16 Pro. Sign up to Bybit using my link, complete KYC, make a deposit, buy one of my courses to enter. 65,000 people have seen it, 128 people have entered. ETFs, that was what I was just saying. A huge bull flag on XRP. I bought the dip, fear dip, and I'm gonna ride it back until everyone is euphoric. I don't know why it posted twice. Need to fix that. People discussing. So not much of a bounce, a little bit of a falter. All the links are down below. Sign up to Bybit, 60K bonus. Main exchange I use for trading. Lowest fees, best liquidity. WeX, $200 sign up on bonus. KYC free worldwide exchange. And jamescryptoguru.com for the courses and for the Telegram. That's my updates in the market. The market is a little bit faltering after a strong bounce, but now it's kind of like giving up that bounce on the market news, like no real big fixes to the market issues, which is interesting. Hopefully it gets better. We're going to monitor it closely. I'll make a video update in 12 hours. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and a turn on the bell. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.